Hello, guys. Okay, fine. Sorry. Hello, guys. I am Sashi Kumar from VIT Sindri, and this is day 36 of improving my communication skills. And yesterday I was not, uh, I hadn't read the book, so today I am going to read the books. And my almost my all friends has left the hostels. Only few are here. So yes, we are going to read Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert T. Kiyosaki, and we have reached chapter number 7, and almost it's going to complete. Only one part of chapter number 7 is left. So okay, overcoming laziness means we are overcoming obstacles in which we are going to overcome our laziness. Busy people are often the most lazy. We have all heard the stories of businessmen who work hard to earn money. He work hard to be a good provider for his wife and children. He spends long hours at the office and bring work home on weekends. One day he comes home to an empty house. His wife, his wife has left with the kids. He knew why I'm humbling. He knew he and his wife had problems, but rather than work to make the relationship strong, he stayed busy at work. This made his performance at work slips and he loses his job. Today, I often meet people who are too busy to take care of their wealth, and there are people too busy to make their career of their health. And there are people too busy to take care of their health. This the cause is the same. They are busy and the stay busy as a way of avoiding some things they don't want to face. Nobody has to tell them. Deep down they know. In fact, if you remind them, they often respond with anger or irritation. If they aren't busy at work or with the kids, they are often busy watching TV, fishing, playing golf, or shopping. At, at deep down, they know they are avoiding something important. That's the most common form of laziness. Laziness by staying busy. So, what is the cure of laziness? The answer is a little greed. For many of us, we are raised thinking of greed or desire as bad. Greedy people are bad people. My mom used to say, "Yet we all have inside of us this yearning to have nice, new, or exciting things. So, to keep that emotion of desire under control, often parents find ways of surprising the desire with guilt. Only think about yourself. Don't you know you have brother and sisters? Was one of my mom's favorite. You want me to buy you what? You want me to buy you what? Was favorite of my dad. Do you think we are made of money? Do you think money grows on tree? We are not rich people, you know. It's not much the word, but the angry guilt trip that went with the words that got to me. Or the reserve guilt trip was the I am sacrificing my lab to buy this for you. I am buying this for you because I never had this advantage when I was kid. Yes, these things happen when in normal middle class family. If anything we want to buy, we told to our parents that I want to buy this toy and all those things. Then our parents say, okay, I will buy you. In my time my family was not able to buy this, so I am going to buy for you, like that things they told in emotional way. Or the reverse guilt trap होना चाहिए. Guilt trap was the I am sacrificing my lab to buy this for you. I am buying this for you because I never had this advantage when I was kid. I have a neighbor. I was. I have a neighbor who is a stone broke but cannot park his car in his garage. The garage is filled with toys for his kids. Those spoiled brats get everything they ask for. I don't want them to know the feeling of what feeling of want or his everyday word. He has nothing set aside for their college or his retirement. But his kids have every toy ever made. He recently got a new credit card in the mail and took his kids to visit Las Vegas. I am doing it for kid. I am doing it for the kids. He said that with great sacrifice. Rich dad who did the words, I can't afford it. In my real home, that's all I heard. Instead, Rich Dad required his children to say, how can I afford it? He believed that the he believed that the word I cannot afford it. Shut down your brain. I didn't have to think anymore. How can I afford it? Open up the brain and force it to think and search of answer. But most importantly, he felt the world. He felt the words, I can't afford it, were a lie. And the human spirit knows it. The human spirit is very, very powerful. He would say, it knows it can do anything by having a lazy man that say, I can't afford it. A war breaks out inside you. Your spirit is anger, and your lazy mind must defend its life. The spirit is screaming, come on, let's go to the gym and work out. And the lazy man say, but I am tired. I worked really hard today. Or the human spirit say, I am sick and tired of being poor. Let's get out there and get rich. To which the lazy man says, rich people are greedy. Besides, it's too much bother. It's not safe. I might lose money. I'm working hard enough as it is. I have got too much to do at work anyway. Look at what I have to do tonight. Look at what I have to do tonight. My boss wants it finished by morning. I can't afford it. I can't afford it. Also causes sadness, a helplessness that leads to despondency and often depression. How can I afford it? Often opens us possibilities, excitement, and dreams so rich that was not so concerned about what we wanted to buy as long as we understood that. How can I afford it? Creates a strong mind and a dynamic spirit. Thus, really gave Mike or me anything. He would instead ask, how can you afford it? And that included college, which we paid for ourselves. It was not the goal, but the process of attending the goal that we wanted us to learn. Once again, the problem I see today is that there are millions of people who feel guilty about their greed, their desire or their greed. It's old conditioning from their childhood. While they deserve to have the finer things that life offers, most have been conditioned subconsciously to say, I can't have that, or I will never be able to afford that. When I decided to exit the rat race, it was simply a questioning of how can I afford it? How can I afford to never work again? And my mind began to kick out answers and solutions. The hardest part was fighting my real parents' dogma. We can't afford that. And stop thinking only about yourself. Why why don't you think about others and other similar sentiments designed to instill guilt to suppress my greed? So how do you beat laziness? Once again, the answer is a little greed. It's the radio station WIIFM, which stands for What's in It for Me. A person needs to sit down and ask, what would my life to be like if I never had to work again? What would I do if I had all the money I needed? Without that little greed, the desire to have something better, progress is not made. Our world progress because we all deserve a better life. We new inventions are made because we deserve new inventions are made because we deserve New inventions are made because we desire something better. We go to a school and study hard because we want something better. So whenever you find yourself avoiding something you know you should be doing, then the only thing to ask yourself is, what's in it for me? Be a little greedy. It's the best, it is the best cure of laziness. For laziness. Too much greed, however, as anything in excess can be a too much greed, however, as anything in excess can be, is not good. But just remember what Michael Douglas said in the movie Wall Street. Greed is good. This that said is differently. Guilt is worse than greed. For guilt robs the body of its soul. I think Eleanor Roosevelt said it best. Do what you feel in your heart to be right. You have for you all for you will be criticized anyway. I think Eleanor Roosevelt said it best. Do what you feel in your heart to be right. For you will be criticized anyway. You will be demanded if you do, and demanded if you don't. Overcoming bad habits. It's a way just little bit greedy to overcome your laziness. Overcoming bad habits. Our labs, our labs, lab, lab, labs. Our labs are early Our labs are a our labs are reflections of our habits more than our education. After seeing the movie Conan's the Barbarian, staring Arnold's square Conan the Barbarian, staring Arnold Schwarzenegger, a friend said, "I had loved to have a body like S.K. Schwarzenegger." Most of the guys nodded in agreement. I even heard he was really puny and skinny at one time, another friend added. Yeah, I hear that too, another one said. I hear has a habit of working out almost every day in the gym. Yeah, I will bet he has too. Nah, said the group cynic. I will bet he was born that way. Besides, let's stop talking about Arnold and get some beers. This is example of habits controlling behavior. I remember asking my rich dad about the habit of the rich. Instead of answering me outright, he wanted me to learn through examples as usual. When does your dad pay his bill? Rich dad asked. The first of the month, I said. Does he have anything left over? He asked. Very little, I said. That's the main reason he struggles, said Rich Dad. He has a bad habit. He has bad habits. Your dad pays everyone else first. He pays himself last, but only if he has anything left over, which he usually doesn't. I said, but he has to pay his bills, doesn't he? You are saying he shouldn't pay his bills? Of course not, said Rich Dad. I firmly believe in paying my bills on time. I just pay myself first before I pay even the government. But what's happened if you don't have enough money? I asked. What do you do then? The same, said Rich Dad. I still pay myself first, even I am short of money. My asset column is far more important to me than the government. But I said, don't don't they come after you? Yes, yes, if you don't pay, said Rich Dad. I didn't know. Say no to pay. I said I just said I pay myself first, even I am shorter of money. But I replied, how do you do that? It's not how. The question is why. Rich Dad said. Okay, why? Motivation, said Rich Dad. Who do you think will complain louder if you don't pay them? Me or my creditors? Your creditors will definitely scream louder than you. I said, responding to the obvious. You shouldn't you don't say anything if you didn't pay yourself. So you so you see, after paying myself, the pressure to pay my taxes and the other creditors is so great that it forced me to seek other forms of income. The I will read little bit slow. The pressure to pay becomes my motivation. I have worked extra jobs, started other company, trade in the stock market, anything just to make sure those guys don't start yelling at me. That pressures made me work harder, forced me to think, and all in all made me smarter and more active when it comes to money. If I had paid myself last, I would have felt no pressure, but I had been broke. So it is the fear of the government or other people you owe money to that motivates you. That's right, said Rich Dad. I have to change myself. I should drink hot water. From next day, I will drink only hot water. So it is the fear of the government or other people you owe money to that motivates you. That's right, said Rich Dad. You see, government bill collectors are big bullies. So, are bill collectors in general? Most people give into these bullies. They pay them and never pay themselves. You know the story of the 98-pound weakling who gets sand kicked in his face. I nodded. I see that ad for weightlifting and bodybuilding lessons in the comic books all the time. Well, most people let the bullies kick sand in their faces. I decided to use the fear of the bully to make me stronger. Other get weaker, forcing myself to think about how to make extra money is like going to the gym and working out with forcing myself to think about how to make extra money is like going to the gym and working out with weights. The more I work my mental money muscles or the stronger I get. Now I am not afraid of those bullies. I lacked what this dad says. I lacked what rich dad was saying. So if I pay myself first, I get financially stronger, mentally and physically. Rich dad nodded. And if I pay myself last or not at all, I get weaker. So people like bosses, manager, tax collectors, bill collectors, and landlords push me around all my laps just because I don't have good money habits. This dad nodded, just like the 98-pound weekly. Now, how to overcome arrogance? Arrogance. Arrogance. What I know makes me what I know makes me money. What I don't know loses me money. Every time every time I have been arrogant, I have lost money. Because when I arrogant, I truly believe that I don't know is not important. I truly believe that what I don't know is not important. This that would often tell me. I have found that many people use arrogance to try to hide their own ignorance. It often happens when I it often it often happens when I am discussing financial statement with accountant or even other investors. They try to bluster their way through the decisions. It is clear to me that they don't know what they are talking about. They are not lying, but they are not telling the truth. There are many people in the world of money, finance, and investments who have absolutely no idea what they are talking about. Most people in the money industry are just spotting of sales pitches like used car salesmen. When you know you are ignorant in a subject, start educating yourself by finding an expert in the field or a book on that subject. Chapter number 7, overcoming obstacles. The end here. From next day, we will start reading chapter number 8, getting started. Okay. So thanks to Kumar Priyansu who has given me this book to gain some knowledge, financial knowledge from this book. And yes, I am gaining that knowledge, and I started investing in ETF, gold ETF, and other ETFs, SIPs, and all things I'm doing. So, and yeah, as this day is not productive as happenings every day. This just because in the last night you see we are celebrating Diwali in hostels, so that makes me tired. As you can say, that's not I'm making something joke or means excuses, but yeah, that's the truth. Means I was 1 to 9 for our I was outside for our NGO from 1 p.m. to 9 p.m. And after that, I came in the hostel and eat, just doing our basic things. And then I was just going to sleep at 12 p.m. After that, my friends comes and Sasi, come, we are going to celebrate Diwali. Just come and record all those things. Then I have to go there and celebrate every single bomb and pataka we have to record and just lab. Yeah, if you want to see, I will add that links in our this video. So okay guys, as I am not doing great good right now as I am thinking, but one of my subscribers comment some things I have seen. I want to reply him, but I was not able to reply that time. So I was, yes, if you can see, thanks to Huskita, that's the male. Thanks, thanks, buddy. This decision was not only me. For I was thinking about this session just from initial time, but I was not able to start this. But after talking to many, the scenario, if anything is going to happen in your lab that has started earlier, just after doing means when you started that, then you can then you realize ki, this thing started from that day. Means every single day you are going to that, and then you reach that place, and you haven't seen that the things that time ki you are going to that way. Just like if I talk about this improving communication skills session, it started from you can say from IIT Hyderabad when I met with one friend, female friend. She has given me this paper as you many times show you the tongue twister page. She motivated me to improve communication skills, just because if you want to placement, then you have a good communication skills to get placed in any companies. And after that I came to the hostel and means I taken one page and I have written tongue twister in front of her in the big and huge library of IT Hyderabad. And the other things you can say, one of my senior has motivate me to start doing things. And after that, one of my friend Pratyush has also helped me to doing starting uh, doing helps me to doing a start for these things. And one other friend Rishabh Raj also helped me for this. And that's the way I have started this season. And definitely I from next few days I will start doing uh, what I can say means I will select one topics, and I will talk about that topics on approx 1 and 2 minutes. As I was making one agentic I was, yeah, sorry guys, as I am going to make one agentic AI, so I have to work on that. I have only 2 days for that. So sorry guys. Okay, bye. Good night. From next day, I will definitely do 1 hour session for that. This communication skill from next day. No friend, no nothing, just me and you. Happy Diwali means in advance. Bye.